When most of us hear the word stress, we think of something negative: tension, worry, headaches, exhaustion. In fact, the World Health Organization identifies stress as one of the leading health problems of the 21st century, contributing to heart disease, anxiety, depression, and even premature death. Studies estimate that over 75% of adults worldwide report experiencing stress on a regular basis. But here's the surprising truth: not all stress is bad. Understood correctly, stress can be one of the most powerful forces for growth, resilience, and transformation in our lives. The Quran gives us a profound perspective on this reality. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2, verse 286, it says, "God does not burden a soul beyond that it can bear." This verse does not deny the existence of stress. Instead, it reframes it. It reminds us that challenges, pressures, and difficulties are proportionate to our capacity. The human being is built with incredible adaptability, capable of facing trials that seem impossible at first glance. Science confirms this. Psychologists distinguish between two kinds of stress: distress, which harms us, and eustress, which benefits us. Eustress is the type of stress that pushes us to grow, learn, and reach beyond our comfort zones. For example, the stress of preparing for an exam sharpens focus. The pressure of a big presentation can elevate performance. Even the physical stress of exercise strengthens muscles and the heart. Without stress, growth is impossible. A study from Stanford University found that people who view stress as a positive challenge rather than a destructive force actually experience better health outcomes and lower cortisol levels. In other words, our mindset towards stress shapes how our bodies react to it. This idea echoes what the Quran describes in Surah Ash-Shar 94, verses 5 to 6. "For indeed, with hardship will be ease. Indeed, with hardship will be ease." Stress is never the final chapter. It is always paired with the potential for relief, learning, or growth. Globally, we see this pattern play out in remarkable ways. Refugee communities, despite unimaginable hardships, often develop extraordinary resilience. In Japan, the concept of ikigai, or life's purpose, helps people endure stressful circumstances by giving them a reason to wake up each morning. In Scandinavian countries, stress related to cold, harsh climates has been transformed into cultural practices of endurance and community support, contributing to some of the highest happiness ratings in the world. Stress, in each of these contexts, becomes a teacher rather than a destroyer. Physiologically, stress even has protective functions. When faced with challenges, the body releases adrenaline and cortisol, increasing alertness, boosting energy, and sharpening focus. This fight-or-flight response is part of our survival system, designed to keep us safe. The Quran alludes to this design of human resilience in Surah At-Tin 95, verse 4, "We have certainly created man in the best of stature." The human being is equipped with mechanisms not only to endure stress, but also to harness it. Yet balance is key. Too much unchecked stress becomes toxic. The Quran provides guidance here too. In Surah Al-Baqarah 2, verse 153, it says, "O you who have believed, seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, God is with the patient." Here, the solution to overwhelming stress is not denial, but grounding. Patience slows the storm. Prayer re-centers the heart. Both practices are supported by science. Mindfulness and spiritual practices have been shown in countless studies to lower stress, improve mental clarity, and even boost the immune system. Think also of how stress shapes character. Diamonds form under extreme pressure. Trees grow stronger when winds push against them. Likewise, humans develop courage, wisdom, and empathy through trials. A life without stress would be like a body without resistance, weak and fragile. The Quran captures this principle of growth through trial in Surah Al-Baqarah 2, verse 155. and we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger and a loss of wealth and lives and fruits, but give good tidings to the patient. Tests are not random punishments. They are opportunities for inner strength to surface. Global data even shows how post-traumatic growth works. After natural disasters, many survivors report a deeper appreciation for life, stronger relationships, and new priorities. Psychologists call this phenomenon post-traumatic growth. It means that even in the face of stress and tragedy, the human spirit can find meaning, strength, and even joy. So, can stress be good? The answer is yes, if we learn to see it differently. Stress can break us when we resist it, but it can transform us when we embrace it with faith, patience, and perspective. It can be the fire that forges character, the storm that strengthens roots, the weight that builds endurance. The key is not to eliminate stress, but to balance it, to know when to push forward and when to pause, to accept that some stress is a teacher, guiding us toward resilience, humility, and growth. The Quran summarizes this beautifully in Surah Al-Inshirah 94, verses 7 through 8. So, when you have finished your duties, then stand up for worship, and to your Lord direct your longing. Stress comes with responsibility, but also with release. Moments to let go, to breathe, to remember that pressure is temporary, but the lessons it brings can last forever. So the next time stress finds you, pause and ask yourself, is this a weight meant to crush me, or a pressure meant to shape me? The answer may just transform the way you live.